Hello everyone! Today is the day Total War Warhammer 40,000 was just announced, the game that we should have been seeing last week, but still, I'm extremely hyped about the fact that we can see Total War Warhammer 40,000. We have a trailer, we have some Q&A, and we'll be just going with this video through the trailer. I will be stopping, and if you just want to see the whole trial without my commentary, there's a link, but overall I'm really hyped. If you don't know, I love 40,000 more than the fantasy, and yeah, we'll go through the trailer, we'll be talking about what we see, what we know, and then Q&A. Let's go.
In the grim darkness of the far future, every soul's survival.
Of course, Ultramarines as a first playable faction. I already love it.
Hangs by a thread. Mankind is beset by endless tides of aliens, traitors, and demons.
Let's go back a moment.
Tides of aliens.
This is a very nice overview of a battlefield. Of course, this is a CGI trailer, but we have orcs as a confirmed faction. Some of them died in the previous shots, but yeah, this is looking very good. There is a big suggestion right now that there will be ships, or at least like a deep striking, because we have Thunderhawks flying over the place.
Traitors and demons.
First confirmation, we have a Imperial Guard as a faction.
Across countless worlds, battles rage.
So this is a Gargant, a very big unit of orcs. And we also see, we are seeing an amazing orbital laser that is just melting all of those enemies.
Lead your armies. Conquer worlds. Fight on as the galaxy burns.
This is a confirmation for Eldar. This is Falcon, if I'm right, the ship of Eldar. So Eldari, because we are in the actual lore of 40k, that they are not just Eldar, they are Eldari. They changed a bit in terms of lore, but yeah, we have a new faction that is confirmed. So 4 factions. Yes, we have a Space Marines, we have Astra Militarum, so Imperial Guard, Orcs, and Eldari, the Eldars.
For there is no peace amongst the stars. There is only war.
Logo of the game looks interesting, because usually in terms of Total War Warhammer, the classical one, the logo was more, integrated into itself. This one, we have a map on the background. We have just a plain Total War title, and the Warhammer, the classical. Since they changed, I think it's with the 9th on F8 edition, they changed the logo for Warhammer 40k. I think it's a nice logo. I think I expected a different one. Everyone was expecting the style more into the line with Total War Fantasy, but still, it looks very original. Very important, gameplay and footage captured in engine from a pre-alpha build. This is a pre-alpha, so it's not even like suitable for actual testing, what we will see right now. first thing first, UI. We have a battlefield here, and we have some big changes to the UI. We are on this new iteration of an engine for Total War, and I assume many things will change here. First of all, it's you know what, with the mouse it's bad. We have a mini-map that is in a different place. It's bottom right. It's very simple, as you can see. On the bottom left, we have a bar with the units, and I will say plainly, I didn't like it. The problem is that we have 4 rows right now. Normally in game of Total War, you have them horizontal, and you can make the control groups, you can move them around, easy way to navigate. If the units will be that way, that let's say there are 12 units here, then it will be problematic. Maybe this is a control group already, so they are in the, you know, horizontal groups. If there are 3 different control groups, if it's that, then yeah, it's cool. Besides that, this is a pre-alpha, so everything that we see here will change for sure. We have a Storm Boys orcs on the left that are jumping through the big chasm, so the maps will be very I have to call it not vertical, but in a way that you will have obstacles that you can jump through. There is no way to do it right now in the game. We don't have any teleportation. You can only fly physically fly with the units. This will be more like an ability when the Assault Marines have, or the Storm Boys. Very important moment. Let's get back, because a lot of things is happening here. Yes, so this is confirmed in the QA. We will have an army painter. It's not said if it's the campaign, but most likely yes, we'll have a full army painter. Also, one thing that you may notice is that the Dreadnought is changing his loadout with the colors. So he's having a heavy assault cannon, he's a heavy assault, and for a moment he's using a plasma. He's using a plasma, and also the face of a Space Marine is changing, so Army Painter will be not only probably colors, but also parts of the armor, so visuals, like the tabards from Dark Angels, or the symbols of Ultramarines, and so on. Let's stop on this moment, because first of all, I really love the style of showing the planets to being bigger than the atmosphere it is actually in the planet. So we can see the mountains going up from the planet. The hive cities are that big, so this is normal, but it's very nice. It's not realistic, but it's very visually pleasing, I would say. Still, top left we have the panel with the resources, probably acquisition and supply, something like that. We have Lord Calgar, so he's a chapter master of Ultramarines, probably first legendary lord to play with, and end turn and some other stuff on the bottom right. I'm totally sure this is fully placeholder, everything that we see here. The UI is placeholder. I don't think that the UI is working even in the game. This is a pre-alpha. And at the back we see the planet that is being destroyed by exterminators. Again, something that I was really fearing about, we spoke about it in several videos, that I feared that the game will be a generic planet. A generic planet with just, starting location for legendary lords and the factions. It seems no, we have actual planets. We have big planets. Some planets are like cloud planets, so you cannot land on them because they are like Venus. But we have those Drexus, we have the Lastri Territus, Lastri Quartus, Lastri Quinitus, and Fortis Ferra, and it seems that the planets will be different types, yes? So there can be logistical, they can be battle-wise, there can be like a mining planet like the Fortis on the left. It looks really good. And there is no peace among the stars. Very, very good ending title. If we go back, it seems that we have a battle barge here. This is our ship, and I really hope that the Space Marines will be working like a semi-horde faction from actual system of Total War Fantasy, so everything that is important will be on the battle barge, and then you will be able to make the fortresses on the planets, but they won't be working like a normal settlements, yeah? They won't be having a population or something like that. Like in the lore, it's like a fortresses of chapters of Space Marines. Astra Militarum is a different factions that we are getting, but yeah, besides the stuff that we see here in the trailer, this is a very pre-alpha. Remember, all of this will change. The things that are very cool that I hope won't change is that we have a distraction at the beginning. Somewhere here we will have a distraction seen at the background. Yeah, this will be the moment. Yes, you see the building, the big building that is just crumbling in the background. Really awesome that the new engine is doing. So we're laughing that it's Total War House, but yeah, Total War House is actually working, and the cathedral is crumbling at the background. It seems that we also have some small cover system. If we will get back, yeah, there's at the bottom we can see the Imperial Guard, Astra Militarum units that have some kind of trenches, barricades next to them. Maybe they will be increasing their defenses. Would be very cool. We have Terminators here. We have the Primaris Marines. The sizes of units are proper. They are very big. Everything just looks really awesome. But let's go to the Q&A, because they also released a Q&A with some information about the game. So with the Q&A, we have that, yeah, this is a 25th anniversary celebration for Creative Assembly, and yeah, we have four factions that are confirmed. So there are Orcs, Aldari, Space Marines, and Astra Militarum. Key features of the game will be Space Marines, as I say, Orcs, Aldari, and Astra Militarum. Customize your war machine. This is important because we'll be having a personalized army. We'll have an army painter, and you will be able to modify your or tailor your faction's combat philosophy for both campaign and battle, arming them with your own unique fusion of devastating tactical abilities, signature traits, and arcane war gear. So this probably will be using the system from the followers that we have right now in Total War, Warhammer Fantasy, and other Total Wars, that your lord have specific war gear followers, and you can put them on units. And here probably units on themselves will have some kind of customization. So combination of a scrap upgrade that we have already in the game looks really cool. We have a wage war on a galactic scale. So fight we will be having whole system, capturing planets, upgrading fleets, managing your war economy, and you carve a path through the stars to dominance. This looks really interesting. And of course, engage in devastating combat, battle-hardened warriors in brutal tactical engagement across war-torn worlds, featuring distinct biomes, battlefield types, and dynamic destruction. What is sadly not confirmed here is that we are not getting a naval combat, so we don't getting the Gothic Armada style combat, and I would be fine with that, being honest. I think if your ship will be in orbit, there will be different ship on the orbit, and then you can attack each other, and it will be just a field battle on a battleship. I think that's fine. I really don't have a problem with that. Let them make a campaign and normal battles well, and then we can think if we would like to have a Gothic Armada style thing. Other stuff, on the December 16th, there will be talking more about the game. There won't be any gameplay, they said. There won't be any gameplay. They will just talk about the philosophy of the game. But important is the Q&A. So first question is, what is the release date? And we are not sharing a release date this time. We will have lots more to talk about later in 2026. So I assume the game won't be releasing in 2026. If it would be released in 2026, then they will say it. There is a big collide with Dawn of War, and I don't think they will be one to colliding with it because it's still Games Workshop, and the games have a similar niche because it's both of them real-time strategies in terms of battles at least. So I think that the game will be released more in 2027, maybe early 2027. I would really hope for it. This one is a big concern for me. What platform will Total War Warhammer 40,000 will be available on? It will be available on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X consoles. This one is very concerning because strategy games on consoles doesn't work really. They never did, especially games such complex as Total War. I cannot imagine. And this means simplifications. This would mean that the game will have a lot of simplifications to it, which I really don't want to see. I really hope that the game will be complex, hard, strategically hard, it requires a lot of thinking, and just very deep in terms of mechanics. And for that, you need a bit more keys than the console pad is giving you. But this is just one of my concerns. Where are the Chaos Space Marines? While they are not in a game at launch, they are absolutely will be part of our plans at some point, along with all other iconic factions from the settings. Let's face it, this game will be milked into the oblivion. We still don't know if this will be a trilogy, like a fantasy. I really hope it is not. I think making a good base of a game and then just increasing the scope, as increasing is just better idea, but we shall see. Chaos Space Marines, they will be released for sure. Why? Because the models that I have right now in the fantasy, especially for the demons, are 1-to-1 from 40k in many cases, so we'll be just reusing those. We saw the battle. The quality of models in the battles were not that much different from what we have right now in the Warhammer Fantasy, because Warhammer Fantasy looks very good as a game, strategy on such scale, so I don't think there will be a lot of problems and they can just reuse many of those Chaos models. Will be the pre-order DLC? No. More details about the pre-order bonus will be revealed later in 2026. So, pre-order DLC, there won't be a faction. I don't think there will be a faction, but they will do some cosmetics. Having a way to have your own war painter, army painter, I think they will do some cosmetics. So you will have some parts of helmets or chests for your Space Marines that there will be a pre-order bonus. As I said, this is 40k. They will be milking this like crazy. Will there be a blood pack? No. 41st Millennium is a setting of Eternal War. A blood as dismembered is a key to creating an unfleeting experience. Thanks God Emperor, because that would be stupid, but they said that ages ago already. I think with Warhammer 3 release, they said that the blood pack from game 1 is already with you don't need to buy it or something like that. No. And 40k needs to be. 40k cannot be PG-13. This is 40k. Will the game allow modding? This is important for me. Yes, our intent is to support modding on the Steam Workshop from launch. However, because of the new Worker engine, the official modding tools will come at a later point. We'll share more on how we plan to support close to launch. This is a very important news. Why? Because Warhammer Total War Warhammer Fantasy did not have modding on the release planned at all. The rumors are saying that Games Workshop didn't allow it, CE didn't want it, who knows. But there was a big outcry from the fans. And thanks to the fans, they said, okay, there will be modding. And the modding was allowed. We got the official tools with assembly kit, and of course, a lot of great tools made by the community. So having modding on day one means that, yes, guys, this is confirmed. SFO Greenhammer 40,000 is coming. I won't sleep for many days when this game gets released. Not only to play it, but also to mod it. What are the PC specifications for the games? We don't have yet any specifications for the title. This will be revealed close to launch. So this is quite logical because this is a new engine, so they really don't know how it acts. That's why I think also that the release date is more 2027, late 2027. Because this is a new engine, they need to know how it acts, what problems it have, how to optimize it, and so on. So yeah, but the graphically didn't look much. I think the problem for calculations of graphic will be the new distractions or the map view that you can zoom out. But we already had similar system in Warhammer 2 and 3 that you zoom out from the map and it changes drastically from normal map to the painted one. But yeah, we shall see about that. How can I keep up to date with the news about the game? The best way to keep up to date the game is to follow our official channels or subscribe to this channel, Fenris SFO, and be up with all the stuff related to Total War Warhammer 40,000. So yes, again, I'm really excited. Warhammer 40,000 is a game that I cherish. I played most of those games. Many of them were shit, but recently we got some juicy bits like Space Marine 2, Dark Tide is getting better, Dawn of War 4 will be releasing before that, most likely, and yeah. It's happening. Total War, Warhammer 40,000, I really have faith that the God Emperor will be proud, and this game will be just an amazing piece of art that we'll all cherish and play for many, many, many years to come. And for all of you that don't believe, just remember, the God Emperor believes in you. So he has your back. And Total War Warhammer 40,000 is coming. I was Venris. I'm really fucking hyped. And I'm out.